Good morning, listeners. I'm sure all of us are being challenged by getting into a new routine, new habits and doing things, and it's the autumn, it's September, and we're trying to get back to school with the youngsters. We're trying to get back into work properly. We're trying to get back into church, and we're trying to get back into Sunday school and ministry. And so I just wanted to drop in this morning because we're living in times where we don't see each other as much face to face. I just wanted to take the opportunity to come live here on Facebook and try and communicate with you some of the things that are going on and some of the things in response to your questions and queries and some of the things that you might want answers to. And as we go, feel free to send across a message and we'll respond to you directly. But there are three aspects that I want to talk to you about in church life this morning. Firstly, was to do with Sunday school. Firstly is to do with Sunday school. Then secondly, just to touch on live streaming and the app and YouTube. So for those with young children, our Sunday school is starting back online from tomorrow, and we're going to be using Google Classrooms. Now, I don't particularly like sitting in front of this camera talking to you, and I'm sure all of us have our struggles and complications with going online, etc. But as I understand it, a lot of the boys and girls would be familiar using Google Classrooms through school, and therefore parents hopefully will have a feel for how that works. So what we're going to do is we're going to launch Sunday School online from tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. on Google Classrooms. Now, if you would like to sign up your child to Google Classrooms for our Sunday school teaching, you can message here or text me to get the Sunday school codes so you can register your child for the classes. Now, our Sunday school currently is broken into three age groups. There's the juniors aged 4 to 7. There's the main Sunday school, which is 7 to 10. And then there's Bible class, which is available for those aged 11 and upwards. So if you've got a child in that age bracket or a young person, we'd encourage you to get them signed up for the Bible teaching. The Sunday school teachers have chosen the story of Ruth. It's going into autumn time and her story ties in with harvest, etc. So that's who the Sunday school teachers will be telling you about. Now, as I understand it, with Google Classrooms, there is the opportunity for a wee bit of interaction, at least by message, between the boys and girls and young people and the Sunday school teacher. So that might be helpful as well. And there is a resource pack which goes with the teaching. Now, from feedback, we understand that it's a wee bit easier if we provide you with a printed resource pack. So the Sunday School have printed those off and provide them. Again, whenever you're signing up, let us know if you're able to collect it from the church, or if you give us your address, we'll post it to you, and then the boys and girls can work through those resources as they study week by week. So that is Sunday School. As I say, the material will be available each Sunday morning from 10 a.m. and then as you set up your routine, you can choose the time that suits your family to work through it with the boys and girls. And just to say, traditionally Sunday school is organised within a church for the children and young people of the church. We're going online, and if you're not connected with the church or your child doesn't go to Sunday school elsewhere, feel free to connect with us. It's just a matter of signing in from the codes and we'll get you the information. If you have any questions about Google Classrooms, any questions about the codes, etc., just drop them on here, or as I say, you can pick up my telephone number from the website. Now, if we move from Sunday school, then I just wanted to mention our Sunday morning services. Now, we're back in church, so we're open for a morning service at 11:30, and we can accommodate something around 100 people there, socially distanced and spaced out. The people who have been coming have been very content and felt secure, and that's been a good experience. So if you would want to come along to that, you're very welcome. If you feel that you can't at this point, just come out to church. We're live streaming our morning service at 11:30. Now, to be able to pick up the live stream, you have to have the First Rathfriland Presbyterian Church app. So you need to go into the app, and then when you go into the app, you click on streaming and the church service, and it'll appear there. The streaming is not going out over YouTube, and I think some people maybe have had a difficulty there. They've went to YouTube and the live stream. So you have to download the app from Google Store or from the Apple Store, and you download that onto your phone or tablet, and then you can play the live stream. So the live stream goes out obviously live at 11:30, so no pressure on the minister there. Then what we're working on is getting that live stream then converted into a YouTube video and uploaded. Now, some of you have been asking about that, and it takes a wee while to get our head around it. We have the last Sundays now up on YouTube, but we're working with the process and we're trying to speed that up. But the Sunday service will appear on YouTube for you to watch as well at a later date. But we're encouraging folks to participate in the live stream at 11:30. And for those who get our CD ministry, our CDs, they still exist. So hopefully that is helpful to you. Just for those of you with young families, to remind you that last Sunday evening we introduced our youth worship again. And Mark Annett, our community outreach coordinator, is heading up the youth worship. So last week it started off. The video then, it's online, the video is released from 5:30 onwards. And so this Sunday evening, Mark will again be leading a time of worship, and that'll be available on YouTube from 5:30, and that's geared towards our young people. So I trust that information is helpful to you. As I say, if we find that there are common questions that keep coming up, we will try and do like a video clip to help explain that. As I say, it's all new for a lot of us going online doing these things. So we just want to encourage you as we try to keep connected and as we work and make the best use out of these restrictions. And ultimately, as you listen in, we realise that there's a whole new congregation of people to be ministered to online, and that's a steep learning curve, but we're trying to get there, and we trust that you'll bear with us and be patient as our volunteers do their best to get to grips with all the new equipment and broadcasting that as quickly and as relevantly as possible. Just when you're connected in the morning services, we're dealing with the subject of respect, and we're working through the book of 1 Samuel. So if you're available, indeed if you want to connect into the YouTube video recording at any stage during the week, this week our sermon will be based on respect for spiritual and political leaders. Politicians come under a rough time at various points, and the Bible has something to say about that, as it does for those who lead us spiritually. So we encourage you, if you've got some spare time during the week, to connect into that, and we trust it'll be useful to you. So there are different wee comments coming up here, and I appreciate that, and I'll look into them and we'll get back to you. So as I say, any questions, or if you need the codes for Sunday school, just drop the message on here or text me, and I'll deal with that in due course. So thank you very much for your time this morning, and we trust that you indeed will be able to stay connected with us here in First Rathfriland. So I trust you have a good day and a good weekend and every blessing. Take care. Bye bye now. Bye.